Hi everyone. Welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. We're now living full-time in our 6x12 cargo trailer, converted cargo trailer. For the past 5 years, I've lived in an RV full-time, a Class A and then a fifth wheel. Last week I talked about desert plants, a sketch I was painting, and a white rock bordered path that I found. This week I will talk about the almost denigrating idea that living as a nomad is intentionally being promoted as glamorous, as if we're living and presenting a lie, right? If you're curious, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. There's a big discussion, or an argument almost, online about nomadism. The overall decision seems to be that people are glamorizing living on the road, mostly because of movies that have come out in the past year or so. Below I've put a link for 21 movies and documentaries about nomads. It's a popular subject these days. As usual, it's a matter of choices. I mean, how do you want to live? If you choose to be a nomad, that's a different thing. But how do you want to live? You want to live in a house, attached or detached? What about apartments? You want to live above or below someone, or boxed in on all four sides? I mean, I used to live on the 13th floor of housing projects. There were people above me, people below me, there were people beside me. I was totally boxed in. There were 8 apartments on that one floor. Everybody was boxed in, Or do you want to live as a nomad? Well, if you live as a nomad, you've got choices there too. Do you want to live in an RV? I mean, there are teardrops, Class A, B, and C. There's vans, there's box trucks. Or do you want to make your own? You could make your own out of a van, a cargo trailer conversion, as I've done. A schoolie, get a school bus and do that, Or an emergency vehicle, fire engines, fire trucks, or, as I said, box trucks. Again, how do you want to live as a nomad? Do you want to travel? Or do you want to remain in one place? You do mooch docking and live in somebody's driveway, or maybe go out on BLM land, or live in an RV park. I've actually done all of them except the driveway. I haven't lived in somebody's driveway yet. Although I've had invitations, No, I don't believe that the YouTubers out there, me included, are presenting a glamorized version of living as a nomad. I think that we're just showing you that you can live as you want to live, comfortably, without a huge cost, I mean, apartments in New York City, according to my oldest daughter, is upwards of $6,000 a month. Who has that kind of money? What kind of a job do you have to pay that kind of rent? I mean, it's more than buying most houses, And you're only paying rent. You're not getting anything for it, really. I mean, you don't own it. Landlord could say 6 months and you're out if you've got a lease, you know what I mean? I think that we're just showing you that you can live as comfortable as you want to live without a huge cost. I converted my 6x12 cargo trailer. I live with air conditioning. Well, I have a swamp cooler. Well, it does condition the air. It makes it too cold in here sometimes in 108 degrees in the Nevadan desert at this time. I mean, I may be moving on soon. I have a refrigerator and a freezer, just like anybody else's house or apartment. I take showers, wash clothes and dishes regularly. It's just what I do. When I was asked to watch, when guys asked me to watch, I always asked, what, dishes, laundry? The same with YouTube. Who shows laundry? Who shows you doing dishes? I mean, unless they're talking about doing laundry or doing dishes. Nobody glamorizes dishwashing, you know. So, no, I don't think we're glamorizing nomadism. I think we're just showing you how we live without showing you the laundry and the dishes and everything else. So, you know, I think that it's possible to live freely without a lot of cash. Although cash is always nice, and the more the better, you know. I always figure money is necessary in most instances. You've got to have car insurance and buy food and clothes, and same as anybody else. I don't see the glamour in that, you know. And it's necessary, money is, in defining how you want to live. There are multi-million-dollar RVs. There are multi-million-dollar houses. There are tiny houses. And there are teardrop trailers, also very tiny. Okay. We are just showing you an alternative way of living. It's not glamorous unless you like glamour. It's just life. An alternate life. Can you imagine if we all became nomads? Living in sticks and bricks would be considered abnormal. Could you believe that? Remember, it used to be that way before we learned how to farm. So my thought for you is to remember that we all have choices about everything. What is glamorous to you is not to someone else, you know? But if it appears glamorous to you, then you might consider going the nomad route. Wow, look at him, isn't he beautiful? Just walking right through the camp. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you posing. The Rowley report. Where is he? He's still sleeping. He's still hanging out. Still being a good boy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. See you next Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Take care of you and yours, and blessed be.